Hey, sixth graders. Mr. Brennan here. I'm on vacation on Mars with Perseverance. You can see me driving all over on the Mars rover here. Today we're going to talk about some really interesting properties of addition and multiplication. The word properties means characteristics. We talked about this a few weeks ago. We talked about how math is all about numbers, yes, which you already know, all the numbers, and about rules. Well, properties are characteristics. They're rules that we use. And so our learning targets today are about, we'll understand the nature of the commutative property and the associative property. And then your success, you're going to be able to discuss both those properties. And an interesting thing about them is they work with addition and multiplication, but they don't work with subtraction and division. So let's find out that it's this commutative property. I'm doing it again. Right there. Like you commute. When your parents talk about commuting or you talk about commuting, you're talking about usually you're riding to work or something like that. In this case, commuting means you just switch places, right? The bear for the hippo. And that works again, like I said earlier, with addition. We can see down here, I don't know if you see this, 3 plus 5 is the same as 5 plus 3. They both equal 8. How about 9 times 3? Yeah, and this seems obvious. They both equal 27. 3 times 9 is the same. And we've already used this property when we were multiplying fractions. That's how come we could cross cancel. But it does not work with subtraction. 3 minus 5 is negative 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. So those are even opposites. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 divided by 9 is 1/3 or 3/9. So no to both of those. So that's something, this switching places, manipulating lets us do lots of tricks with math. So, and we're going to practice that today. The other vocabulary we're going to talk about is this associative property right here. So the way things associate. And again, these are not new. You've had these words since 3rd grade, but now in algebra, we make the best use of them. So here's proof of the example of 8 plus the quantity 3 times 1. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally means 3 plus 1 is 4, and 8 plus 4 is 12. The same thing happens here. 8 plus 3 is 11. I got to do the parentheses first, plus 1 is 12. So, and the same thing here, it works with multiplication, but it might seem like it works here. 3 minus 1 is 2. 8 minus 2 is 6, so this side is 6. 8 minus 3 is 5, minus 1 is 4. So it doesn't work in either case. It only works with addition and multiplication. It's the associative property. It doesn't matter if I group these two first or I group these two first. So let's take a look. Most people don't have any problem with the commutative property. 5 plus 8 is 8 plus 5, or even looking at algebra, a plus b equals b plus a times b equals b times a. Most people don't have any problems with that. But where we run into a little bit of problems is with the grouping, and I'm not sure why. I mean, you can run as many examples as you want. It will always be true. So that's what the examples are. I want to encourage you to look at the examples in your book, and then when we get to the exercises, I want you to notice this table right here. It talks about the associative properties and commutative properties of multiplication. You know, I'm so lazy, usually I don't say of multiplication. Once you understand what associative property means and commutative property means, that's good enough for me. They did throw in 2 more here. Number 32, which you are going to do, is an identity property. And that's in there, but you don't have to. Addition, property of 0 is an identity property because anything plus 0 is itself. Same thing with multiplication of 1. And we use that a lot in crypto. So I think you're going to find this assignment pretty easy. You've just got those 2 new words, commutative, a plus b equals b plus a, and associative, when I group a plus b plus c, or a plus grouped b plus c, they're the same. So I hope you enjoy this assignment. And these are ideas we're going to use a lot. So please master them.